So, if you would like a card, you're welcome to one. I've got the presentation, it's on the web, but I can't get it linked to the VTC stuff quite yet, so I'll get there. All right, I'm going to get started before they, yell at me. All right, so Pinterest can be used for all sorts of things. It can be used for travel inspiration. It can be used to keep track of your recipes. It can be used for just about anything. One of the ways that I use it is for my stuff at school. I'm a speech therapist, and there aren't many of us in Vietnam. So what happens is I end up finding a lot of activities out on the web because there isn't the resource base here in Vietnam to get information. So when I find something, I can actually just pin it to my Pinterest board, and then it's there. It's like a big file cabinet for all of my ideas and all of the information that I want to keep. So, when you go on, if you have people that you're following or people who follow you, basically you have a news feed, just like you have on Facebook, except it's all visual. It's all pictures or video that you can put on Pinterest. You can't put up a PDF. You can't put up a document from Word. It has to be a picture or a video.
Are there apps for it as well on devices? There are apps for it as well?
Yep, you can use it for Android or iOS. You can find
content that's already on the internet?
It is. You can also upload your own content, and I'll show you how to do that kind of toward the end. You can actually just go browsing by category, and they've already got quite a few categories embedded in Pinterest. However, you might find that they're too broad, or you just get too oh my goodness, there's so much cool stuff out here, and you've got to narrow the focus, okay? So you can also come up into the search bar and search for the specific thing that you need. Let's say that I wanted to search for high school science. If I search for high school science, it gives me the choice of either looking at individual pins or looking at boards. So there are lots of other people out there who have already scoured the internet and put together their own collection of information. So you can look at their board. That's how they've collected it. So you can either choose to just follow a board, or you can look at their board and look at all the pins that they have on there. When you look at a board, like this board is dedicated to plastic egg activities, okay? Somebody else already did the work. I didn't have to go out and look through the internet trying to find plastic egg activities, okay? It basically just gives you pictures of the different activities, and if you click on that, it will take you to the website where the information is stored. So this might tell you it's what time is it time matching game, but it doesn't tell you what to do with it. It will take you to the website where it will tell you. When you click on a pin, it's going to try and get you to go to lots of other things as well. It's going to give you other things that it thinks you might like. So it's one of those spider webbing programs. You click on one thing and it's like, hey, but you might like these other three things. And then you click on one of those and it's like, but you might like one of these three things. And it just keeps going. Okay? One of the really cool things that I think Pinterest does is it lets you have a secret board. And this is one of the things that I use for school. I actually am only able to order stuff from overseas through my school once a year. That's a long time to keep a track of all those things that I go, oh, that's really cool. I must remember that I need to order that. Here's a great functionality for using it through school. I can keep track of things that I need to order without anybody else really knowing about them. It just keeps them there, the same way that it would anything else on Pinterest. It just keeps it secret. Same way if you want to keep, birthday ideas or gift ideas or Christmas gift ideas. If you have friends that are following you that you want to get a gift for, you don't want that to show up in their newsfeed, because then they're going to go, oh, that looks cool, I should buy that, and then you want to get it as a gift. It's a whole thing. So, when you put into your order, it basically will let you add a pin through your board, or if you find a pin and you hover over it, you can just click the pin it button. It's 6 of 1 to get a pin there. If you choose to go through the add a pin button, it gives you 3 choices. You can either add through Pinterest, which is just finding a pin and clicking pin. It will let you upload something from your computer, which if you've taken a photo of VTC and you have a VTC board and you want to take a photo of this, you could actually upload the photo, put a little caption on it, and then that photo is out and is part of Pinterest. Okay? You might want to do that for a specific activity that you've done that you want to share, or you might just do it for an activity in your classroom that you want to remember for next time. You know, you want to have exemplars and whatever. It keeps it here. The other cool thing it lets you do is it lets you add something from a website. So if you're in Pinterest and go, oh yeah, I have to go pin that, this is the way to do it. You just type in the web address. So let's say that you wanted to add something from the eunicehanoi.org website. You could just type it in and it will navigate within Pinterest to the website so you can find the thing you want to pin. Or, when you click that, instead of typing in the web address, you can get the little pin it widget. Okay? I don't really understand widgets. I just know that it's the easy way to get something pinned. It means that instead of going through Pinterest, you're actually out just on the internet. You're doing the same things you always do. You're on Amazon, you're on an education blog, you're on wherever. And when you're there and you see something that you like, there's a little button up by like the favorites or up by the home page, whatever, and you just click pin it. Super easy. You pick which board it goes on, and it sort of slurps it into your Pinterest. Easy as pie. Okay? So then it just sort of puts everything in your board. Another way that I use it is just keeping track of resources that I use all the time. You know, whether it's a blog thing where there's a printout of a game that I can send home as homework with my kids, or if I can use something professional that I know that there's a resource out there that I can refer to, I can put it on Pinterest, and it just keeps track of everything.
It's kind of like a graphic way of keeping all your favorites.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And the nice thing about Pinterest is no matter what computer or device you use, your Pinterest is always your Pinterest. Your bookmarks are tied to your computer in that browser. So it's a bit more portable. There's a way to get the pin and